Howdy howdy, this is Cryptic Grinding back again with an Arena Cutoff preview for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I'm going to do a preview of the upcoming Winter Soldier and Blade arenas. So the first thing I always like to do is kind of compare these arenas to previous arenas, and so the first thing I need to do is kind of categorize what I think these arenas will be. And when it comes to the feature arenas, really there's two kind of clusters that formed up since the 5-star feature arena showed up, and this is actually very similar to what we saw before the 5-star feature arena, and that's what the results are for old champs and what are the results for new champs. And with Winter Soldier, he's an old champ, and he's a really old champ. And then when it comes to the 4-star basic arena, really there's two clusters now that we've kind of seen two groupings of results after the 5-star feature arena was added. So basically before the 5-star feature arena there was low interest, medium interest, and high interest. Now after the 5-star feature arena it really seems like there's only two groups. There's low interest and then there's high interest. So I think with Blade, I think it's pretty clear since he's still one of the best champs in the game, there's going to be high interest for him. So again, Winter Soldier old, Blade high interest. So now that I've kind of grouped these how I think they'll be compared to previous arenas, let's go look at some of those previous arena results. So starting first with the, and we're going to look at the feature arena results because for old champs, they're pretty standard. As you can see here from Storm all the way through most recently with Nebula, we've got a range of high 4 millions all the way to kind of mid 5 million. So, and I think there's not a tremendous amount of fluctuation here. So I think we're going to see the same thing with Winter Soldier, and he'll probably, you know, trend down to that lower side, maybe even a little bit lower than Nebula that we most recently saw for 4 million. And then when we look at the 5-star feature results, same thing, kind of. There's not a big range. Luke Cage did jump up to 27 million. I think that was a big because of his buff. But you can see everybody else was closer just to 20 million, with Nebula most recently at 20.6 million for her first round cutoff. So I think again with Winter Soldier we're going to see that kind of range where Storm, Nebula maybe even a little bit lower than what we saw there. But again, there's not a lot of variation, so there's not a lot of guesswork to this Winter Soldier 4-star, 5-star, and even the 3-star feature arena results. They're very similar as well. So I think we can expect to see the same thing this time around. And the big question, though, for these upcoming arenas is Blade. So you can see so far there's only been 4 arenas that I've kind of classified as high interest since the 5-star feature arena was added, and that's Thor Ragnarok, Hela, Medusa, and Mephisto. And Mephisto most recently with that 3.3 million. Everybody else is kind of closer to 2 million. All the other arenas, those low interest arenas, either under 2 million or right above 2 million. But these were the only 4 that's kind of gone above 3 million. And when they do, for the most part, they typically get closer. Well, I wouldn't say that because like at Thor Ragnarok and Mephisto, half of them have been in the lower half of 3 million. The other half have either been at that 3.5 mark or all the way to 3.83 like we had with Medusa. So the question is, what's Blade going to be? I think it's pretty crystal clear. I think everybody across the community would agree he's going to probably be higher than Medusa, but how high will he go? And I know some people are saying, oh, he's going to go as high as what we saw with Iceman, you know, 6 million kind of score. I think that's probably a little unrealistic. I think it'll probably be either somewhere in the mid 4 to upper 4 to maybe even low 5. But I would love to hear your opinion. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be that 3.5 to 4 million, something in the Medusa range? Or now are we talking a new all-time high? But how high is high? Are we talking 4 to 4.5, 4.5 to 5 million, 5 to 5.5 million? Or hey, are you one of those folks who thinks he's going to really push, you know, Iceman numbers and go 5.5 or higher kind of thing? Would love to hear your opinion. I've set up a poll on my the channel page, or I should say the community page of my YouTube channel, so go check that out, and would love to hear your opinion. And not only what you think the actual number be, but why. Throw it down in the comment section of the poll on why you think your that number that you put for your vote will end up being the case. And if you'd rather just throw it on the comment section of this video, that'll be great too. So please, yeah, go ahead and throw it out there. We're really interested to hear the what the community feels about this Blade arena, and then what does the majority feel about that. Not only just, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a wide range of opinion on this one, especially since we're just talking a 4-star now. So, and the value of 4 stars have diminished a little bit. They're still valuable, especially a champ like Blade, but really curious to hear what the community, feels like what that score will be. So head on over to the polls or throw it on down in the comment section, and I will definitely incorporate your opinion when it gets around to my official prediction here in a day or so. So thanks a lot for watching this video. If you liked it, I really appreciate it if you can click that thumbs up button. If you like this and other videos I have on the channel, would really appreciate a subscribe. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.